gonna break down the squatty idea on back foot contact. So one of the things I always talk about is the block is a collision, and that means you only hit your block once your hips are squared into the throw and the femur is in a neutral position relative to the pelvis. So if you have a level pelvis, if your hips are perfectly straight up and down, that's going to mean your femur, your upper leg, is going to be perpendicular to the ground. It's going to be a vertical femur. So now if you are in an extended position at block foot and you hit your block here, your pelvis is going to have to dump forward, go into anterior pelvic tilt in order for the femur to reach full internal rotation and be perpendicular. So with that being said, the squatty back foot contact is where you're going to land with the knee angle at as close to a 90-degree angle as you can. So you want to land in a deep knee bend for the reason that when you land on the back foot contact, you're going to have a lot of forward momentum from your approach speed, right? So when you hit that back foot, your foot is inevitably going to get left behind. So if you come through, your hips are going to keep moving forward, but since your foot hits the ground, it's going to stay behind you. So that being said, if you land with a straight leg on back foot contact and you land and your hips keep moving forward, now your femur is going to be way behind you, and that gives you the push off the back foot contact. That is not what we want, because now if you're here when you hit the block, your pelvis is going to dump way forward, you're going to collapse at the chest, or what you see very often is you have so much forward momentum and you haven't collided with the block yet. So as you come through and your femur returns to neutral, your block leg collapses during the exact time frame that the femur comes through. So basically that's just a long-winded way of saying it delays the block, and timing gets thrown off, and therefore positions get thrown off. So now if you land in a squatty back foot contact, so knee bend as close to 90 degrees as you can, what happens when you have that forward momentum, now the femur pointing straight ahead becomes the axis that drives you forward. So you're going to rotate forward and the knee is going to drop, and as your foot gets left behind, that movement comes from internal rotation instead of extension. So it's the difference between this when you're tall and this when you're squatty.